When I first started studying as in my graduate school, my PhD, I really actually came to that study as kind of like a almost very skeptical Muslim, a very like kind of modernist Muslim. And it wasn't until I started to go to Egypt and study with shuyukh in Azhar Mosque and other places, and that I realized that a lot of my arrogance and presuppositions about how Muslims weren't critical thinkers and they just memorized things and they hadn't answered the great questions of the modern world. Like these were just I was completely mistaken. And it was only through studying with these shuyukh that over years and months and years of just being repeatedly, in effect humiliated, right? I mean, I would have some super snarky answer to some question, and they would just demonstrate immediately that it wasn't the Islamic tradition that needed to be corrected. It was my own arrogance. And so I really kind of learned a lesson. And as I went back to graduate school and attended my classes, what I started to realize was that what I was learning from traditional Muslim scholars was actually making me a much better scholar of Islamic history from a Western perspective. And I had spent all these years being a Muslim in college and in graduate school and wondering, people they're not gonna respect me because I'm Muslim. Am I not gonna get a job because I'm Muslim? And I began to realize that being Muslim was actually a huge asset. And that learning from the Islamic tradition wasn't sort of going back into the past of scholarship. It was actually pushing me into the future. And I had a tremendous respect for the Islamic tradition. And so one of the things I've tried to do as a professor and as an author is to try and make this tradition available to people in the West.